Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video. A very warm welcome to another video of mine. Well, today I'm gonna talk about the solar eclipse. You know, on the 30th of April 2022, there is a solar eclipse taking place. By a solar eclipse, I mean the moon will be blocking the light of the sun on the planet Earth. The moon will be cutting off the light of the sun on the planet Earth because the moon will be standing between the Earth and the sun. Hence, you will be witnessing a solar eclipse on the 30th of April 2022. As you all know, this will also be a new moon day, a Amavasya day. This time, the solar eclipse will be in the Aries Libra axis because the shadowy planet Rahu and the planet Ketu have moved in the month of April in the Aries and Libra sign. You know, this solar eclipse, this new moon day, this Amavasya day is 3 times more powerful than the ordinary new moon day. So at this point in time, things are gonna change for you. You are gonna see dramatic changes in your life. You are gonna see drastic changes in your life. You are gonna see something new in your life. You are gonna see a new chapter in your life at this point in time. If things were not manifesting for you previously, I mean in the previous months, then at this point in time, during the solar eclipse, 15 days before the solar eclipse and 15 days after the solar eclipse, you will see some dramatic changes in your life. You know, we mustn't forget that the planet Sun represents our soul and the planet Moon represents our mind. So at this juncture, the shadowy planet Rahu will be affecting the Sun and the Moon. The planet Ketu will be affecting the Sun and the Moon. And not to forget that the planet Sun will be in its exalted sign. So in whichever house of your horoscope you are facing this solar eclipse, that area of your life is gonna get affected at this point in time. You know, you can expect the unexpected during a solar eclipse. You could see some events happening in your life which you hadn't planned for. You know, you could see something monumental in your life which can change your life completely. You know, during a solar eclipse, something ends and something starts. I mean, 15 days before, on and after the solar eclipse. Solar eclipse also tends to bring the happiest and the heartbreaking moments of your life. For example, it could bring a promotion in your job. It could bring triumphs in your life. You could see breakdowns in your life. You could see breakthroughs in your life. You could see a marriage or a divorce in your life. You could also meet the love of your life at this point in time. If you were planning to relocate in your life, then probably at this point in time, you can see that change in your life. Well, the most important thing is that you don't need to worry about this solar eclipse. You don't need to fear about this solar eclipse. You know, some people on the internet have been spreading fear about this solar eclipse. And I don't like when people are creating fear among other people about this solar eclipse. Well, if you experience change in your life at this point in time, if your destiny changes at this point in time, then what is new about it? Everybody in this life experiences changes. Change is inevitable in this world. So if you experience a change at this point in time, if you see some ups and downs in your life, then what is so new about it? What is there to be fearful about this solar eclipse? I'd say that you need to remember those lines from the Gita summary where it says, "Why do you worry without any cause? Whom do you fear without any reason? Who can kill you? The soul is neither born nor does it die. Whatever happened, happened for the good. Whatever is happening for the good only. And whatever will happen in our future will happen for our good only." You need not have any regrets for the past. You need not worry about the future. The present is happening. So when this solar eclipse takes place on the 30th of April 2022, all you need to do is go all out. Go all out for whatever you are doing currently in your life. Whatever opportunities you are getting in your life, whatever chances you are getting in your life, you must do it with the best of your ability at this point in time. In other words, do it with all your might. Well, seeing the solar eclipse and the planetary positions, I want to tell you all something today. I want to tell you all that when this solar eclipse takes place, that you have to bear in mind that the tragedy of life does not lie in not reaching your goals. The tragedy of life lies in not having any goals to reach. It isn't a calamity to die with dreams unfulfilled, but it is a calamity not to have any dreams. It isn't a disaster of your life to be unable to capture your ideas, but it is a disaster not to have any ideas to capture. It isn't a disgrace not to reach the stars, but it is a disgrace not to have any stars to reach. My point is that you have to have some goals and dreams in your life. Things which inspire you, things which inspire your soul and spirit in this life. I say, you've got to have goals and dreams in your life. You've got to have things you are reaching for. Things which will make you stretch. Things which will make you challenge. And I say, don't lose your love and passion for it, because these challenges, these goals, these dreams will keep you alive. These goals, dreams, visions and challenges will literally save your life. So at this point in time, when the solar eclipse takes place, don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on your vision. Don't give up on your life at this particular time. I mean, before, on or after the solar eclipse. A person without goals and dreams will perish. So at this point in time, even if you face barriers, hurdles and obstacles in your life, never divert your attention from your goals and dreams of your life. Don't forget your goals and dreams in your life. If you face any barriers, hurdles and obstacles in your life, you need to go all out after your goals and dreams at this point in time. It doesn't matter if you are crawling at this point in time. Someone has said that if you can't run, you need to walk. If you can't walk, you need to crawl. But you need to move forward in your life at this point in time. I mean, towards your goals and dreams. You've got to have something to go for that inspires your heart and your soul. If you take the crumbs from the starving soldiers, they won't die. If you take bread from hungry children, they won't cry. But without goals, dreams and visions, we all would die. So all I'm telling you all to keep your goals and dreams, your visions intact at this point in time. Don't let your problems and difficulties stop you from moving forward in your life at this juncture of your life. I mean, during, before or after the solar eclipse. The fact is that nothing can resist the human will. If you are determined, if you are enthusiastic, and if you are a no matter what person, then nothing in this world can stop you from achieving your goals and dreams and visions of your life. And let me tell you that if you get some new opportunities for yourself at this point in time, which you are likely to get in any area of your life, then go all out for it. Don't wait for an ideal time. Don't wait for an ideal moment. Just jump into it and grab the opportunity. Anything which is worth doing is worth doing badly. Yes, we have been taught that anything which is worth doing is worth doing right, only if we know how to do it. But if we don't know how to do it, then it is worth doing badly until we get it right. So whatever opportunities you get at this point in time, you need to grab them and go all out. You need to implement your ideas and plans at this particular moment when the solar eclipse takes place. Don't remain static, don't remain dormant, don't procrastinate at this point in time, don't be lazy at this point in time. Maybe some other people are telling you to go slow at this juncture, but don't listen to them. Go all out after your dreams and goals at this juncture in your life. There is no perfect moment in your life. You have to take a moment and make it perfect. The other thing is that you have to be consistent at this point in time in regard to your relationships, in regard to your education, in regard to your academics, in regard to your love relationships at this point in time. If you aren't able to see any positives in your life at this juncture, still you need to continue pursuing that dream, that goal, that vision of your life. At this particular moment, your karmas should be in sync with your moral values. You need to walk on the path of righteousness at this particular moment. Even if someone has done something bad against you, just forgive them at this point in time. Some people tell me that I have forgiven that person, but I can't forget. What kind of forgiveness is that, where you have forgiven the other person, but you haven't forgotten about that particular incident? If you still have anger in you, if you still have resentment in you, if you still have bitterness within you, then what kind of forgiveness is that? Unforgiveness is that poison which you drink yourself and expect the other person to die. So you need to forgive others at this point in time, not because of them, but because you need to take that baggage off your shoulders. You need to release that burden of unforgiveness from your shoulders, because the weight of that unforgiveness will not let you move forward in your life. The other thing which I want to tell you all at this juncture is that you need to persevere in your life at this point in time. Perseverance is the hard work which you do after you have done the hard work you have already done. That simply means that if you have worked hard during the day and you come home and you start working on yourself, you start working on your skills, you start working on something else which will give you some extra money, that is called perseverance. Perseverance is that quality of a person when he or she thinks that you have to get that thing at all costs. I mean the things, the goals, the dreams and visions of your life. Well, lastly, I want to tell you all that you need not be afraid of this solar eclipse at all. All you need to focus on is yourself and your mind. You need to remain optimistic at this point in time. You don't need to be a pessimist at this point in time. For an optimist, a glass is always half full. But for the pessimist, the glass is always empty. When an optimist sees barriers, hurdles and obstacles in their life, all he or she sees are opportunities. But a pessimist, when he or she sees opportunities in their life, all they see are barriers, hurdles and obstacles. Some of y'all would ask me that in a similar situation, why two persons react differently? I'd say that our lives are basically affected by the way we think things are, not the way they are. So how you think is important, not your situation, not your circumstances. You can be in a position to learn from that situation, or you can complain about that situation. So it is up to how you think things are, not the way they are. Well, this is all I wanted to tell you all about the solar eclipse, which is on the 30th of April 2022. If you want some specific predictions about yourself, then you may contact me. Well, like I always say, that if you wish to know your future through astrology and you are determined to live the best possible version of yourself, well, one must always try to live his or her best version of themselves, because there is only one life to live. There are no duplicates of a life. You will not get a chance to live this great life once again. And if you want to enhance your luck in your life, if you want to boost your luck in your life, if you want to increase and improve your luck in your life, then I want to tell you all that I have several remedies for you. These remedies which I'm talking about are a fusion of astrological remedy, Vastu remedy and religious remedies which can be utilized by any person of any religion, because I believe that there is only one God in this universe. And if you want me to pray for you, because prayer can move mountains. So if you want me to pray for your health, wealth, success, prosperity, money, business, career, job, relationships, love relationships, children, property, etc., 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 then also you may contact me. You may also contact me for a Vastu visit of your flat, office, residence, factory, etc., etc., etc. And if you are hell-bent on taking your life from the ridiculous to the sublime, from the low point to the high point, from nothing to something, then you may contact me over WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Have a great day and a great life ahead. God bless you all. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma Kali.